2025 saw a fiery semi dangling over the interstate, a murder sentence after a decade-long wait, and a catastrophic plane crash that left Louisville in shock. WDRB's Fallon Glick takes a look back at some of the biggest stories of the year.
In June, a semi-truck crashed, dangling over I-65.
Seconds after I got out of that truck, it burst in flames.
WDRB captured the moment the semi-truck went fully over the edge. Luckily, truck driver Jeffrey Walker had already escaped in the nick of time. He recalled as the flames and smoke crept up the sides, he was trapped.
I couldn't open the doors, I couldn't open the windows, none of it would work. I was looking for something to break a window, couldn't find anything.
Walker eventually kicked the passenger door as hard as he could.
I don't want to die, I don't want to burn.
And then jumped 20 feet, breaking his ankle. Since the crash, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet has been applying a high-friction surface treatment to Spaghetti Junction to give vehicles better grip when roads are slick. A murder sentence a decade in the making. In July, Brooks Houck was found guilty in the murder of his then-girlfriend, Crystal Rogers. The Bardstown mother vanished over 4th of July weekend in 2015.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder.
Rogers' oldest daughter had this to say after the conviction.
There's been days in my life where I've just sat down and cried because I wanted my mom there. It's not fair. It's not fair what they did. Not at all.
Steve Lawson and Joseph Lawson were also found guilty in Rogers' murder. Steve was sentenced to 17 years, while his son was sentenced to 25 years. Houck was sentenced to life in prison.
From what he took from me and what he did to my daughter, he deserves everything that he gets. If you really want forgiveness, admit to what you've done, be sorry for it, and I don't think Brooks Houck will ever be sorry for anything that he does.
Rogers' body has never been found. All three men are appealing their convictions. Kidnapped at knife point in front of her children. In August, a St. Matthew's mom was home with her children when she says Armin Langford came in the back door with a machete-like knife. Jennifer Strong and two of her sons were forced into their car and ordered to drive to the bank.
He was begging him not to, the guy in the back seat, not to kill me. And I asked him if I could reach around and hold my youngest son's hand, and he said yes.
With a knife to her neck, Strong was ordered to withdraw $20,000. She says Langford told the boys to get out of the car.
And I said to myself, this is it. This is what it feels like to die. And then I told the bank, he's killing me now. He's stabbing me again.
At the time, Langford had been released early on shock probation. In 2024, he was sentenced to 14 years in prison for burglary and robbery charges. Langford has pleaded not guilty in this latest case. Shots ring out before school starts. Early one morning in August, Rhodesia Williams was walking her daughter to the bus stop at 10th and Chestnut when she was killed.
I had to watch my sister lay on that ground and take her last breath, and there was nothing I could do about it.
Williams was shot 4 times in front of her 7-year-old and several other children.
She's going to be traumatized for the rest of her life. Seeing her mother get killed in the street like that.
This was the second shooting at the same bus stop within a week.
Somebody needs to do something about this. This out of hand.
2 15-year-olds were arrested in the shooting on the first day of school where no one was injured. Police released this photo of a suspect in Williams' shooting. No arrests have been made. Tragedy amid takeoff. In November, a UPS cargo plane crashed and exploded moments after takeoff.
What this scene is violent.
The 3 crew members on board were killed, as well as 11 people on the ground. Seconds after takeoff, the left engine of the plane flew off. That plane crashed into a salvage yard and a petroleum recycling facility, leaving a fiery debris field more than a half-mile long. The victims ranged in age from 3 to 65. Their loved ones have been left to pick up the pieces while fighting with the grief.
Couldn't get a better woman. I'll never find one like her. She's supposed to be the last one.
She stood up for us, protected us, looked out for us.
An NTSB preliminary report found fatigue cracks and overstress failure on the left engine pylon. The FAA grounded all MD-11s after this crash. Fallon Glick, WDRB News.
And tonight we have learned a 15th person died as a result of that UPS plane crash. Mayor Greenberg and Governor Beshear confirmed that Alan Rodriguez Colina passed away earlier today. He was severely injured when UPS Flight 2976 crashed near Louisville's airport last month.